Globally, women make up a significant portion of the labor force, yet their participation rate remains notably lower than that of men. As of recent data, only about 48.7% of women aged 15 and above are active in the workforce, compared to 73% of men, a gap of over 24 percentage points. This disparity is especially pronounced in skilled employment, where women are less likely to hold senior or leadership positions despite often achieving higher levels of education. The underrepresentation of women in fields such as science, technology, engineering, and mathematics further highlights the challenges they face. These persistent gaps not only limit individual opportunities, but also have broader implications for economic growth and innovation. Addressing these issues requires targeted efforts to remove barriers and promote gender equity in the workplace. Despite significant advancements in women's educational attainment, a notable gap persists between their academic achievements and their representation in skilled jobs and leadership positions. Globally, women often outperform men at tertiary education levels, yet this advantage does not consistently translate into equal employment opportunities or access to senior roles. Systemic barriers, such as gender biases and inefficient transitions from school to work, hinder women's progression into skilled professions. The disparity is especially pronounced in sectors like STEM and senior management, where women remain underrepresented despite their qualifications. Factors such as the disproportionate burden of unpaid care responsibilities and inadequate support systems further limit women's participation and advancement. These challenges highlight the need for targeted efforts to bridge the gap between educational success and professional achievement for women. Globally, women make up about 42% of the workforce, yet their presence in senior management and leadership roles remains significantly lower. Only around 31.7% of senior leaders are women, and in the largest corporations, just 1% to 3% of top executive positions are held by women. Despite women increasingly achieving higher levels of education, this advantage does not consistently translate into equal opportunities in skilled or leadership roles. The gender gap in professional and technical positions has narrowed over time, but barriers to advancement persist. Factors such as the disproportionate burden of unpaid care and enduring gender biases continue to limit women's participation and progression in skilled work. These statistics highlight both the progress made and the ongoing challenges in achieving gender equity at the highest levels of professional life. Despite significant progress in education, women remain notably underrepresented in STEM fields and technology industries worldwide. While women make up about 28% of the STEM workforce, their presence is even lower in leadership roles within these sectors. In technology-focused industries, women account for roughly 35% of employees, but this figure drops sharply when examining senior and executive positions. The gap is further highlighted by disparities in enrollment for high-demand skills such as artificial intelligence, programming, and cybersecurity, where women's participation lags behind that of men. Persistent gender biases and the disproportionate burden of unpaid care work continue to limit women's opportunities for advancement. These challenges underscore the ongoing need for systemic change to ensure equitable access and progression for women in STEM and technology careers. Despite growing demand for expertise in fields like artificial intelligence, programming, and cybersecurity, significant gender gaps persist in these areas. Women represent only about 30 to 31% of participants in online courses related to these high-demand skills. This underrepresentation is not simply a matter of interest or ability, it is influenced by broader social factors. The disproportionate burden of unpaid care responsibilities often limits the time and flexibility women have to pursue advanced training or career advancement. Additionally, persistent gender biases in both educational and professional environments can discourage women from entering or progressing in these fields. As a result, women are less likely than men to feel they possess the necessary skills or opportunities to advance in future-oriented careers. Addressing these barriers is essential to ensuring equitable participation in the workforce of tomorrow.